It's your boy Young Vaughn. What's good, y'all? Today is day 5, no alcohol. We about to get straight off into it. I hope you're having a loving, blessed day. And let's go. Alright, bet. So today is day 5 without alcohol. And today feels a little different. It's not dramatic, it's not loud, it's not chaotic. It's just real. Because the first few days are about surviving. But day 5 is when you start meeting yourself. Not the version you numbed out, not the version you distracted, not the version you're escaping, but honestly, the real you. And that's the part nobody prepares for. So, honestly, what's happening with your brain? Let's talk about it. When you drink alcohol consistently, your brain literally changes. Alcohol floods your brain with dopamine, the feel good chemical. At first, it feels like a relief, like peace, like confidence. But over time, your brain adapts. Your brain starts adapting and thinking that you start really needing this to even be your own self. It stops producing natural dopamine. So, what it does, it lowers your serotonin balance, it weakens your stress regulation system, it rewires your nervous system that handles emotions. So, when you stop drinking, you don't just miss the alcohol, your brain is trying to relearn how to function. And honestly, bro, this is where shit has been getting crazy for me because I've been waking up and I'm like, man, I feel like I wasted a lot of time. I did. Wasting time drinking when I could have been grinding. Wasting time sitting here overthinking things when I've never been that way. So now what's happening is your emotions feel stronger. Your anxiety starts to spike. That's why sleep feels weird. You feel restless or empty or sensitive inside, but it's not a weakness. So what it is neurochemistry. I just had it. Neurochemistry healing. Your brain is literally trying to rebuild itself. That's why it takes the courage. It takes the courage to try. It takes the courage to feel like, man, I can't go back. You have to stay strong. Make sure you stay committed. Make sure you take your mind off of things. Grind. Do what you love doing. Start remembering who you are as a person. So for real, if I was sitting in therapy right now and someone asked me, what scares you most about quitting? Honestly, I'd probably say, I'm scared of the feeling of everything because alcohol wasn't just a drink, it was a shield. It protected me from stress, it protected me from overthinking, fear, loneliness, pressure, from the noise inside my head. And now look, the shield is gone. The shield's gone, just like that. So today I'm sitting with my thoughts. I'm sitting with my thoughts and I'm realizing something powerful. The emotions I used to run from weren't destroying me. They made me who I am, and they were trying to tell me something, that I needed rest, that I needed healing, that I needed growth, that I needed change. So honestly, maybe alcohol wasn't solving all my problems. It was just the muting the message that was needed to be heard so loudly. All right, so let's get into some recovery. So there's something in recovery called the promises. Not like the magic wishes, but like the quiet truths. They say if you keep walking this path, fear starts losing its grip on you. Oh my god. Swear. Swear. I did not mean to click that. This is not a reaction video. Well, anyways, hey, this is serious. Get back into it. All right. So, they say that if you keep walking this path, fear starts losing its grip on you. And I swear, when you drink, you don't feel like you have. I felt like I had no type of fears, zero fears. So you begin to feel peace in situations that used to overwhelm you. You stop living trapped in regret and you stop being controlled by your past. You start seeing life clearer with eyes. So I'm sitting here on day 5 and I feel the smallest glimpse of happiness. It's not perfection, but the possibility like my life doesn't have to stay the same. Yeah, I love it. All right, bet. So some more recovery stuff. Humble truth about Rule 62. Rule 62. Don't take it too personal, but recovery can feel heavy. Like one mistake defines you. Like every wrong ruined everything. But we're all human. We fall, we learn, and we grow. And sometimes healing begins when you stop punishing yourself and start giving yourself permission to change. So, day 5 made me realize something for years that I've been holding in. I thought alcohol was a part of who I was, honestly. Part of my personality, part of my coping, part of my social life, part of my routines. But what if that wasn't me? But what if that was something I just leaned on? What if the real me was still waiting underneath? Because today, without alcohol, I'm still here. I'm still thinking. I'm still feeling. I'm still breathing. And I'm still fighting. And maybe the strongest version of me is the one still learning how to stand without it. So if you're watching this and you feel like your journey is too hard, listen to me. Healing isn't loud. It's quiet decisions. It's pouring the drink out. It's sitting with the uncomfortable thoughts. It's choosing your future over your habits. It's showing up for your life and your friends and your family, even when you're scared. That's what we call strength. Not perfection, but strength and growth. So for real, alcohol doesn't always destroy people overnight. Sometimes it slowly steals clarity, peace, health, and identity. Until one day you look at the mirror and realize, you ask the mirror, who am I becoming? You start to not even feel who you are. That's how I started to feel, honestly. So I started to look at myself in the mirror after drinking and be like, bro, where's Romeo? Where's the person that cares about people? Where's the person that talks about emotions? Where's the people that pushes life into other people? Where's the person that grinds and gets up and doesn't care if he has to do it every single day? Honestly, day 5 is making me realize that I don't need nobody. If nobody ever hears this video and it never gets posted, it's not like I'm doing this for clout or for anybody. I'm doing this for myself so my future self can come back and look at this and be like, man, look where you were. Look where you started and look where you took this. You took this serious. And I hope one day I could be on a stage. One day I could be doing my music big. That's why, I love motivation speaking. I love it. That's why now I think my music's going to kind of change. Life's going to change. Be doing things different. I want to get up, go to the gym. I want to start eating healthier. I want to meal prep. Man. So this is the real me. The real me is never going to care about that alcohol stuff again, man. Ever. And if you're going through this and you're alone, you're not alone, bro. You're not alone. You will never be alone in this world. You gotta make sure you keep God in your life. Gotta make sure you pray, keep your family in your life, and make sure you have faith. Have faith in believing that if you can change, and if you can make the change, and if you're willing to have the confidence to even show people this, maybe somebody out there will change. I know. Whoever clicked on this video, you're coming here because you listening to what I'm saying, and it's just probably hitting you. It hits me. I watch my own videos. I be like, man, that stuff that you be saying, it really hits the heart deep. And I care about you. Care about your mental health. Care about you being here. Care about you making it in whatever goal and whatever dream you want it to be. Because how am I going to make it if I don't support other people? I've always been a supportive person. That's why what you give out, what you dish out into this world, you're going to get back. That's why when people walk around so angry and so mad and they wonder why their life is so ruined, but you put this type of energy out into the world. So what alcohol does is you don't even realize that you're putting hate out into the world. You're putting negativity out into the world. And then you're opening your body up for spirits. So if you're a spiritual person, you can realize that alcohol is spirits. You're opening your body up to another entity that you would never be susceptible to if you were sober. So day 5, looking in the mirror, I'm realizing, I remember asking myself, man, who am I becoming? And I'm answering that question. I'm becoming somebody that fights for his life, somebody who protects his future, someone who believes healing is possible. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today, right now. So listen, if I can do this, you can do it too. So today's day 5. Day 5 of trying to get my body back together, trying to motivate myself to even go to work. But listen, day 5, I'm still here, I'm still healing, and I'm still choosing life. I don't want to be beating a dead horse, but listen, if you're going through this and you think you're alone, you're not alone. I'm here, your family's here, somebody out there cares about you, and no one wants to see you in a grave. No one wants to see your family having to go plan a funeral. No one wants to get that call saying, hey, so and so's in the hospital and they might not make it because they damaged their body too much from some alcohol poison. What I had to realize is, like, you need to go and look up the statistics, and that's why if you haven't seen all the videos that I be dropping, I'm trying to drop actual informational videos that will show you what's the good about alcohol. Now, if we get on some weed or something, you might have some good effects to it, but alcohol, there's no type of good effects. It's wrong. It's day 5. We made it to day 5, and I'm gonna see you in day 6. If you're starting on day 1, if it's day 2 for you, or day 1,000, I'm proud of you, and we in this together. Peace.